Hello and welcome back to Lorefang Gaming Plays Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. I'm your host Lorfen. In this Neverwinter Nights 1 build that works with the original version and Enhanced Edition, we're building up a pure 2-weapon fighting fighter build. As always, everyone like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition or original builds like this. Do not forget to hit the notification bell to be updated much more. So, what are the pros and cons of this build? Obviously, you're going to have really high strength, number one. Number two, you're going to have all 3 2-weapon fighting feats. That's right, they'll help you out so this way you can do more damage in each hand. Speaking of 2-weapon fighting, if it's done right, you do a lot of damage. With the right weapon as well, your 4-2 saves are going to be really up there, and you'll be able to do this in full plate armor. Now, the cons of this build as follows. Your will saves will take somewhat of a dive until, of course, we get a certain feat that'll help you out on that. You'll have to look for your weapon-focused weapon. So, for example, you pick a longsword, you have to go for that. And you're not a ranged character, really. So, that's about it for pros and cons. I'm going to go ahead and start with the race. Let's go over each and every one of the races. First, pick gender. Any will do. There's no gender items in Neverwinter Nights 1. So let's go ahead and, let's go over each race. Now, for Doors, +2 Constitution, -2 Charisma. This is actually a good build for this. Plus, like, for example, advantages against orcs and, of course, goblins, plus giants as well, too. Which is very good. Plus, against spell bonuses. Elves, this is nice. You're going to lose a bit of constitution, but you'll make that up, of course, in some other ways. You get the immunity to sleep, which is good. Also, other factors as well. Now, gnomes, they're good for a challenge. However, they're small stature. That means they can never use certain big weapons like greatsword and dire maces and so on and so forth. So if you want a challenge, go for that. Now, for halflings, you'll be more dexterous type of fighter. However, again, small stature, can't use great swords, so on and so forth, the real big weapons. Now, next up are the half-elves. They get the sleepiness immunity, no plus or minuses or anything like that, and their favorite class is any. But this is a pure build, so you'll have fun with that. Now, this is actually a pretty good setup, just -2 intelligence you got to worry about. And that's about it. They get dark vision. Now, I feel like this is the absolute best ones, the humans. They get 1 extra feat at level 1 and 4 extra skill points at the start, which is very helpful. So I'll probably say dwarf, half-orc, or human, or even elf. But I'm going to go human for this build. I get that extra feat right away. So let's go ahead and pick any portrait. Any will do. So I'm going to try to look for one that's a little bit like the build. Now, for classes, obviously, this is a pure fighter, so we're going fighter all the way. This is 1 or 2 of the pure fighter builds. So let's go ahead and pick this one. Any alignment will do. If you do not want to be smited, lawful neutral, true neutral, and chaotic neutral. So either one of those 3, so pick any one you want. Let's go over the ability scores. We're going to go with strength. We'll keep that 14, so there you go. We're going to use that to actually build as we level up. Dexterity 16, why 16 dexterity? Well, 15 dexterity for all, I should say, the best of the best 2-weapon fighting feat. That is why. We'll keep that 16. Constitution 14 for more hit points, obviously, and more 4-2 saves. Wisdom 10, we'll keep a flat there, so we don't have any negatives. Same thing with charisma as well. Intelligence 12, we get a little bit extra skill points, which helps out big time with this build. Now, for skills, let's go over each of them, and here we go, why I feel like it's good for it. Discipline heal, that's a must. We're going to max those out. Now, we're going to pick a talking skill. You don't like any of the talking skills, go for spellcraft. That's a good choice there, and put your points in the tumble, so this way we get some free armor class. Now we're on the feats, so since I pick a human, I'm going to pick 3. I'll go over each of them. So first of all is 2-weapon fighting, so let's talk about that. Normally, a penalty on that is -6 on the primary hand, -10 on the offhand. So it's -4 with this feat and -8 offhand, which is good. Now you add with and by dexterity, the second one becomes drops down to -4, so it's -4, -4, and then if it's a light weapon, it's reduced to -2, -2. Now here's the thing about this though. With this feat, it'll help you out greatly early on, so that's why we picked it. Now, the next one we're going to go ahead and pick is ambidexterity, so I'm going to go over that. So with ambidexterity, your offhand penalty gets reduced by 4. So we get the -4, which is good. Unless you have, of course, a light weapon on your secondary hand. And then it's -2. Now, weapon focus, what we're going to pick is a good one. This is a weapon I like to use. The effect of the threat roll gets dropped when you do improved critical. Now, this gives you +1 attack bonus, +1 rolls with that said weapon. So, in other words, more rolls to attack, more chance to hit, which means more to kill. Here's my final character creation advice. You're going to start out a little bit slow, but then once you get all the 2 weapon fighting feats and plus, of course, the weapon focus feats and weapon specialization, you're going to really kick some serious booty. So the more you level up, the more powerful you will become. You'll be a deadly frontline fire using a weapon in each hand. You're going to shred everything in sight. So that's about it for character creation. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is level up our character. So here we go. It is now time to level up. So this section will be split up into 2 normal levels, which is your normal 1 to 20. In this case, it's 2 to 20. And then your epic levels. So we're going to pick fighters. It's going to be an easy to follow build. So let's go discipline and heal. Across class skills, we're just going to build up. So what we're going to do is pick power attacks. Power attacks like this, you get +5 damage when it's active, but your attack rolls are -5. So you do more damage when it connects, of course. Now, if you're the other races, pick ambidexterity on that. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate power attack for everybody to see. There you go. There's your minus right there. There's your plus. Showing this because you're a 2-weapon fighter now. So there you go. So let's keep on going. Now, it'll be useful later on down the line. So we'll do discipline and healing your cross-class skills, which is your talking skill, persuade, or spellcraft, and then definitely tumble. We're going to try to get the, I should say, 4 free armor class. Cleave. So cleave is like this. When you kill a foe, you attack your next opponent next to him. Death or not, it stops right there. This is a prerequisite to great cleave and other feats as well. So that's why we got power attack, so we get cleave. So on and so forth. So every 4 levels, you get yourself an ability score. We're going to go ahead and put it all in the strength. Everything in the strength. So put your discipline heal. We're going to max those suckers out. Discipline's going to be used for a lot of things. So it's one of those skills that's I should say active in the background. Weapon specialization, you get +2 damage rolls. So with this feat, instead of, like, for example, 1d6 +2, now it's 1d6 +4. So you get to do more damage with your weapon. That's a prerequisite for epic weapon specialization as well too. See, there's your +4 there. That's, I'm just pointing, it was +2. Now let's pick our fighter. So we're at level 5, so we're a quarter way through with the normal levels. So let's go ahead and pick this, pick that, and that as well too. And there you go. So we don't get feats. So once in a while you don't get a feat, but this is one of those classes you get a lot of feats and less skill points. So let's keep on going. So let's go ahead and pick, let's see here. I'm going to look, and we're great cleave. We get 2 of them, so I'm going to go over both. First of all, blind fight. So when your character is blind or you're facing invisible creatures, you get a re-roll. And also those invisible creatures do not have an advantage against you anymore. This is very useful early on because there's some annoying spellcasters. Pop this sucker. Well, actually, it does pop automatically, I should say. And boom, you'll kick some serious booty. So it's one of those automatic feats. Great cleave. So great cleaves like this, when you kill an opponent, you go for them. If you kill them again, you keep on attacking the next one. You kill them, so on and so forth. And then it stops when you either miss your next target, or your next target's alive, or no more targets. It's a kill streak type of feat. But yeah, you get one feat that is automatic. The other one happens when you kill an opponent. It starts. So that's 2 good feats. We'll level up the fighter again. So what we're going to do is definitely discipline, heal, persuade, or spellcraft, and then definitely tumble. So now we got 1 free AC. It was 19 AC. Now it's 20. So there you go. Every 5 points in tumble, you get that. Well, now we're at level 8. We're going to pick strength. All points into strength for every 4 levels. This is a pure build. It's going to be really easy to follow. So what we're going to do at this time is, yeah, we're going to pick improved critical. Improved criticals like this. Normally for combat, you have, in order to get a critical hit after you land a blow, you roll a dice of 1 to 20. Normally 19 to 20 on longsword means you get a critical hit. With this feat, it drops down to 17 to 20. So if you roll 17 to 20 with this feat, you get a critical hit. It stacks with keen and also as well. So you see the weapon I had was 18 to 20. Now it's 15 to 20. So we roll 15 to 20 on the background dice. We get a critical hit after we land a blow, of course. So let's go ahead and pick fighter. Now, also critical hits subject to foes who are immune to critical hits. That means they won't get critical hits if they're immune to it. Just want to say that. And it stacks also, like I said, with keen. I forgot to mention the Weapon Master Superior Critical feat as well, too, which drops the threat range a lot further. So as for this level for the feat is this. Characters with this feat be able to get a second-hand offhand attack, but at a -5 attack roll. So that means they get a free shot. Just like your main weapon, which is usually 2 attacks per round or so. Now they get, of course, 2 attacks per round with the offhand at a penalty, though. See, there's a penalty there already happening, but still, we get to attack more often than not. So this is good, though. So we're going to level up, which is 10. We're halfway there, folks, through the normal levels. So let's go ahead and pick. So I'm going to go ahead and do knockdown. So knockdown's like this. So it knocks down an opponent that is one size bigger than you. When they're knocked down, this means one thing and one thing only. They cannot get up, so it sets up also, which is very good if you have a rogue in your party to do sneak attacks or anybody who has a sneak attack feat, which is nice, but this will help you out greatly. So you're like the setup man if you have, like, for example, the Spy Master in your party from Doom Icewind Dale. So let's go ahead and level up and pick fighter. Let's go ahead and pick the discipline and heal. There you go. And all we're going to do is persuade and tumble. Oh yeah, we already got the free armor class. We're getting close to another one. So we'll level up the fire again, and we're going to know our levels of 4. We'll put points in the strength. So we got 17 strength already. So this is like a nice setup, and there you go. And let's hit OK. And then let's go ahead and see what we can go ahead and do. We got some good choices. I'm going to go ahead pick, let's grab, let's see which one I want to grab. Where's it at? I'm trying to look for it. It should be here somewhere. I'm just double checking. Okay, we'll talk about Iron Will, and then we'll talk about the other one. Yeah, it looks like we're stuck with this type of feats. It's a different type of pool. But we'll go over each of them. And I'm going to go over, I think I'm going to pick this one first. So improved power attacks like this. You get a +10 bonus to damage rolls. However, you get -10 to attack rolls. So that's the thing if you want to go that far, if you're desperate for more damage. And Iron Will, you get, I believe it's 2 more points into will saves. So this will help you out greatly. So we'll cover the weakness part. So let's go over fighter. So let's go ahead and pick discipline, heal, or talking skill, persuade, or spellcraft, and then definitely tumble. Sorry, no feats, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and just set these up real quickly. Yeah, you should start setting up those type of feat things. So let's go ahead and pick fighter. There you go. And so let's go discipline and heal, store the points. So every other 2 levels you get your cross-class skill business done. So I'm going to go ahead and pick, since we're limited in the fire exclusive feats, which is, let's see here, dodge. I'm going to go over that. So dodge is like this exactly. So we get +1 bonus against attacks from current targets or a last attacker. So we get a +1 AC basically in combat. It doesn't show on the screen, but it's there. It's a gateway to a few. I want to get a certain feat down the line. So what we'll go ahead and do is, of course, discipline, heal, and any other cross class if we can, or if not, we'll store. So let's go ahead and pick toughness. So toughness is like this. So we get 1 hit point every level. That's an extra hit point, one of them. So it's retroactive. So you take it at 20, you get 20 extra hit points. Every hit points count. Don't ever listen to people say it doesn't count. No, it counts. It's the difference between life or death. So we're going to go ahead and pick every level of 4. We're going to do strength again since we're at level 16. Discipline, heal. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick mobility. It's a gateway to another skill. And I'll explain about that. So mobility is like this. A character with this feat has learned to avoid attacks opportunities. So you get a +4 dodge bonus against those type of attacks. So this is very good. We're going to actually use that to build something up down the line. So we're about 4 levels away from hitting 20. So let's go ahead and keep going. Discipline, heal, and our class skill. And we're at 10 for tumble, so that's 1 free AC. Look on the left screen, instead of 20, now it's 21 armor class. So let's pick fighter again. So discipline heal, store the points, and now we get ourselves another feat to pick. So let's see here. We got some good ones, and I feel like I want to pick is improve initiative. So I'll say this right now about improve initiative when I can. So improve initiative, so it's +4 bonus to initiative checks, so you get a little bit of a advantage on that. So this is very good. Also, initiative checks also in dialogue too, sometimes from time to time. Now, spring attacks like this. Enemies do not get attacks of opportunity against the character when the character is moving around in combat. So if you're moving around going attacking a wizard or a cleric, for example, those go bye-bye. So that's why I picked it. So let's go keep on leveling up. So level 19, discipline heal, our cross-class skills. And there you go. Sorry, no feats. From time to time you don't get it. But other levels you get a lot of feats, 1 or 2, depends on which. Let's pick fire. This is level 20. Last of the normal levels. Pick your points into strength. We're going to go ahead and do discipline and heal. And another feat. We're forcing this pool. Oh, I can't wait to get to the epic levels. You get some better selection. So the only one I can pick that's worth it is call shots. So call shots like this. So if you decide attack the legs, reduce your foe's dexterity by 2 and their movement speed. Now, if you call for their arms, they get a -4 penalty to attack rolls or something like that. It's alright, but it's there if you really do need some serious help. Now, let's go ahead and get to the epic levels, everyone. Let's do it. Now, we're going to go ahead and level up, you guessed it, into the epic level, starting out with level 21. So let's go ahead and do it. Now we get a whole set of new feats as well, too, to pick from. Discipline heal, we'll go ahead and do our talking skill or spellcraft, and then tumble definitely. See, there you go, epic fire. It will tell you what how many feats you get to pick, including some bone feat lists as well too. So this is the fire one, so this is really good. So let's go ahead and let's see which one we want to pick. I'm going to do is epic weapon focus. So epic weapon focus like this. Weapon focus on your focus weapons, usually +1 on your attack rolls, now it's +2. And then whatever, of course, attack roll bonus you get when you level up. And there you go. So there's your +2 there, and it'll help you out with your attack rolls. More attack rolls, that's higher, more chance to hit, more chance to kill. Pick the skills like I did. Now we're going to do epic weapon specialization. So epic weapon specializations like this, +2 bonus to all damage done. You get +2 bonus to all damage done with a chosen weapon. So with our weapon we have that does critical hits more often than not, we get to really damage foes like crazy. So instead of +6, now it's +10. This is just with a mundane weapon, by the way. So let's keep on leveling up, pick our skills. We're getting close to tumble and another AC point. So let's go ahead and pick strength since they're at 24 now. You're going through Hordes of the Underdark, kicking some serious booty, owning everything in sight. So let's go ahead and pick, let's see here, we get 2 to pick from, so let's go ahead and pick number 1, great strength. This gives you a +1 point to strength permanently. And we're going to be doing this quite a bit to even things out. This way we get the mod points on that. Now, for epic prowess, you get +1 bonus to all attacks, which will help you out greatly. So it'll be like every one of those you see right there. See, there's your main hand getting +1 there. Your offhand, the other 2, you get +1 there as well. More chance to hit, more chance to kill, like I always say. We'll pick discipline, heal, persuade if you want to, or spellcraft, and definitely tumble. Sorry, no feats. From time to time, don't get any. But let's go ahead and level up our fighter at 26. So let's hit the OK button. And yeah, we're closing in on finishing, like for instance, Hordes of the Underdark. Armor skin, so you get +2 natural AC bonus. You see it right there. It was 21, now it's 23 with a mundane plate. So let's level up to 27, and there you go. Persuade and tumble, so we get 1 free AC. Just watch the screen on the left. But for now, what we're going ahead and do is another great strength, add more strength to our points. Yeah, I figured it's all out on a sheet of paper. And there you go. And there's your free armor class as well too. We'll put our points in the strength at level 28, so by now you're at the end of Hordes of the Underdark, kick some serious booty against you know who. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick this one, the gateway to another feat. That is overwhelming critical. So overwhelming critical is like this. So if you're, I should say, when you get a critical hit, you do 2 times the damage or 3 times. well, it goes up for 3 times. Like, for example, 2d6, 4 times is 3d6. Now, the critical hit does not work against foes who are immune to critical hits, but this, like I said before, is a gateway to another feat down the line where when we get 25 strength. Let's see here: discipline, heal, tumble, and persuade / spellcraft. So let's keep on leveling up. Now we're at level 30, so we're halfway there, folks. Yes, out of the epics. So let's go ahead and pick which one we're going to get. So let's go ahead and see here. I'm looking for it, and there you go. Great strength, we'll go with that. Another points in the strength. And I'm going to go ahead and pick, where is it? Superior initiative. See, there's your +1 strength more. Again, I'm going to try even Steven it, because you get your mod points every even number. So, improve superior initiative, instead of +4 initiative checks, now you get +8 to help you out greatly. That's why I picked it that way. And there you go. So let's level up in the 30s now. So you play some player-made mods or player-made world. You kick some serious booty out there. So we'll pick fighter. Discipline, heal. There you go. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm sorry, no points on persuade and tumble. So, sorry, no feats as well. But we'll pick fire again since we're at 32. Every level's a 4. We'll pick strength. So now we're at 25 strength. So if we can, we'll get ourselves another one of those feats, devastating critical. So devastating criticals like this. So with your weapon of choice, when you get a critical hit on a foe, they have to roll a 4-2 save. If they don't, they die on the spot. And of course, higher discipline, more protection they have against that. Now, this does not work with creatures who are immune to critical hits, but this is a great way to clear some foes, especially spellcasters. They could die in one hit thanks to you if you land a critical hit against them. So let's pick fighter. Yeah, we're going fighter all the way. So let's go pick the skills like I'm doing. And there you go. So we get ourselves another feat. And I'm going to go ahead and see which one I'm going to select. I'm going to go ahead and put another point in the strength. So this way we'll start evening things out. There you go. We got that done. So let's keep on going and leveling up our character. So I'm just getting my sheets of paper. I'm just trying to fumble through it. I have written all this down on paper, by the way. So let's go ahead and pick discipline and heal. So we should be really up there. Yeah, heal is like really broken as heck in Neverwinter Nights 1. So let's go pick this. Hit OK. And I'm going to go ahead and do his epic toughness. I'm going to talk about that. So epic toughness is like this. So you get 20 hit points on the spot. You could do this many times as you want, up to 200. See, we got a lot more hit points, so more survivability. That's why I did that. So let's go ahead and pick fighter. And let's go ahead and see here. Discipline, heal. Then we're going to put our points in the persuade / spellcraft and then tumble. We're almost at 20 for tumble. The final free AC point. Now at level 36, we'll put a point in the strength. So there you go. So let's go ahead and, do the discipline and heal. Let's see what else I'm going to go ahead and pick as well. I'm looking. I'm trying to find it out. I'll do another point in the strength, so it'll help us out greatly. And I'll definitely do its epic toughness. Probably more hit points that way. See, there you go. There's your free 20 more hit points. There's a free strength. And that should do it. So we'll go ahead and pick another strength point. We'll get that to 30. So we'll have 30 strength by the time this build is done and over with. And we got ourselves a free AC. So instead of 24, we got 25 AC because we got tumble at, you guessed it, 20. Now we'll pick discipline and heal. And we'll do epic toughness. We'll get more hit points there. There you go. Hit the OK button. Now we'll level up again at 39 for fighter. Now, discipline, heal. Last time, put your cross-class skill. I'm going to do is persuade and tumble. Well, might as well cross-class max them out. I'm going to go ahead and put strength there. So next time when I level up, I should have 30 strength unbuffed. See, there you go. So when we get to 40, we'll have 30 strength, like I said, unbuffed. There you have it. So we're like really strong. We'll be hitting like a Mack truck. And then after that, spend your whatever 2 points you want. So we're going to go ahead and just pick one I want to do. I'm going to just put 2 points on lore for the heck of it. And there, now I'm going to go ahead and get some more hit points. And that should definitely do it. That's it from leveling up from, you guessed it, to the 40. Now next up is gear advice. I'm going to go ahead and go over that. I'll see you all there. Let's go over what type of gear you're going to go ahead and look for. Definitely go for strength. That's your top priority. After that, dexterity and of course constitution as well. Now, for your saving throws, definitely go for will saves and maybe reflex saves. As for skills, I'll probably say add more discipline, heal to it, and of course, tumble if you want a little bit more talking boost. Persuade as well too, or spellcraft. Yeah, it depends on your choice of those. As for immunities, go for that, please. Resistance, if you can, do that as well. Try to get some boots of speed. You'll be thankful for that. You don't have to worry about using haste potions as well too. Another thing is definitely, I'm going to go ahead and say this is for your weapons. Definitely try keying them up if you can. If not, look for weapons that have keen on it. As for damage type on your weapons, acid's usually good. And that's about it for gear advice. So what we're going to go ahead and do is the combat demonstration of this build. Now with this build, you're going to have to rely on potions for buffs. However, we're going to go into combat against foes that we could do critical hits against. See how effective this build really is with devastating critical hits and all that jazz. So let's go ahead and pick the Drow group, which is 31 to 35. The mod only goes up to 31 35 on that. So let's go ahead and attack those. And there you go, devastating critical hit. Now we're going to do cleave, devastating critical hit, and devastating critical hit. So with foes that are not immune to critical hits, it's easy. What about the other side of the coin? Foes immune to critical hits. Let's go ahead and test this out with the undead. So let's go ahead and choose the 31 through 40 on this mod. It's in the description. There you go. And let's go ahead and kick some serious booty out there. So there's the Lich. It'll say immune to critical hits. However, it's dying very quickly. And there you go. Attack opportunity. We're about to take out the Doom Knight as well. And that was real quick. And that's about it for the combat demonstration. I'm going to go ahead and give some final advice. Now, you're going to start off slow until you get all three of those feats and the basic 3 weapon focus type of feats. Weapon focus, weapon specialization, and improved critical. Once you get all that done and then you level up, you become much more powerful. So once you get to the epic levels, you're going to be in a deity tier, godlike or goddess-like. Your damage will be really up there, and you're going to wreck everything in sight. This is it from my Neverwinter Nights 1 Peer 2 Weapon Fighting Fighter build. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching and have a great day or night, and do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition content like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube's suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. Have a great day or night and do enjoy the killings.